What's up? And here is my Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's good. My main full stuff is the X-Men, Fantastic Four, Secret Avengers, and the Avengers. So with our first movie, the Fantastic Four. We're gonna only change we're gonna have is instead of Finny playing Human Talker Zac Efron, the whole thing is about them trying to defeat the Galactus. It's like first steps in this current day and age. So they try to defeat the Galactus. Shoestorm has a kid. Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing, but instead of Shoestorm nearly dying at the end, it's going to be Human Torch nearly dying. He goes up to space, try and defeats Galactus, burning him, but he loses air and all, he just gets shot down. People thought he died, but then he just came back to life, weirdly. Here is the poster type thing for this movie. Next we're going to have a second movie, Captain America. Pretty much like Captain America the First Avenger. So he goes out with Bucky and then he gets trapped in ice. Him and Bucky, before getting trapped in ice, get a big fight to turn Bucky into the Winter Soldier. So they go in the helicopter and then Bucky and Cap gets a gigantic fight. Bucky punches Cap down, but also falling in the process. The Falcon comes in to help Cap and save Bucky, but he sadly couldn't save Cap. Then Cap gets thrown in the ice and gets freed. But in the bit of the story is all about the start off. Cap tried to go to the World War. Bucky finished. Bucky and Cap gets in a fight. Then we're gonna have the Shield need to take down Hydro. And then everything like that. In the end, we have a little post-credit scene about Shield trying to form the Avengers with a little bit of help of Falcon in this movie. Now we have the first series, the Shield. We have Bucky Barnes, Hawkeye. So the Shield tries to make an Avengers team, like I said. Bucky, Hawkeye, Black Widow, Thor, they try to, and Captain America. They tried to, I say about Thor, because Thor says Thor keep on rejecting. And Bucky and Cap get in a fight with Thor. It does get split up in the end. But then Cap and Thor get in a bigger fight near the end of the movie, and then the Falcon has to stop it and saves the day, like he always does. And defeats Thor, but like, when I say defeat Thor, it's not like defeated like he's a villain. Thor's still good in my opinion, but he gets in a fight with the new Avengers. This turns into the Avengers team. And with that, all like the Avengers and all, it's just about getting the Avengers to level villains. So now we got a next movie, Doctor Strange. What about Doctor Strange? Alright, and then he meets Shang-Chi. Kang tries to stop them. This is not Kang's last project. If I say defeated, I mean like, this is not his last project, okay? Kang and Doctor Strange get in a big fight battle. Doctor Strange the Sensei beat Cam. Here's like the poster type thing for that. Doctor Strange Yodeling. Now we got our last thing for today's video. Our finale pretty much. The biggest movie yet. The Earth's mighty tale, the Avengers. The 6 Avengers, leader Captain America, the Falcon, Hawkeye, Doctor Strange, Black Widow and Bucky Barnes. Thor helps a little bit but refuses to be an Avenger. Villain, Loki. What I say about in Captain America about Bucky Barnes, he gets his memory back in S.H.I.E.L.D. like I forgot to tell you probably. So he fell off the Fed to start off the S.H.I.E.L.D. story. It's where he's okay now. So he's all got his memory back. He loses his memory. So he gets all his memory back now and now he's all perfect. Then he remembers about Cap. And then he helps Cap as you know an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. in the S.H.I.E.L.D. So it's the 6 Avengers leader Captain America, the Falcon, Hawkeye, Doctor Strange, Black Widow, Bucky Barnes. Thor helps a little bit but refuses to be an Avenger. The villain is Loki. Well, he's kind of anti-villain. Thor's like an anti-good guy. Here's the Avengers team to fight the battle. But Doctor Strange gets added onto the Avengers by getting called by the magic stuff, multiverse. Loki tries to defeat Earth, tries to rule Earth, but Thor stops. The whole movie is pretty much him to life, but a little bit different. Says Thor defeats Loki. Sorry, I'm losing my voice now. Thor defeat Loki, and then they have like a little emotional type thing battle at the end to end the movie. And here are the Avengers poster. Thank you for everyone watching. Please subscribe and like or subscribe. Share this with your friends. And bye bye.